fighting. Anywhere you go, we will.
We're here today to show opposition to the Hizb Tahrir political party, and I've just got them up on the website now. It says they're a global Islamic political party working for the establishment of a caliphate or Khilafah in this country. Well, I can tell you now, over our dead bodies will this country ever succumb to Islam and Sharia. There's only two caliphates in the world at this point right now. One in Iraq and Syria have been set up by ISIS, and the other is in Africa, set up by Boko Haram. Both of those states are murderous, genocidal, disgusting regimes. For some of the atrocities they're carrying out, beheadings, crucifixions, burying kids alive, that's what your religion is about. That's what the caliphate or the Khilafah, what you're talking about. You're there having a conference about establishing an Islamic State. You only have to look to ISIS, to Syria, to Iraq to see what that means. We will never allow it in our country. This is England, this is a Christian country, it always will be. God save
terrorism against our country. Country that I fought for has been assaulted. He's assaulted.
You're not welcome here. You're not welcome here. Going into that building to incite hatred, hiding behind the police line.
terrorist scum! Terrorist scum!
Taking children into that building to preach their hatred, to speak about how they're going to overturn their British government. Murderers, the killers of Lee Rigby, the people that blew up the buses, those responsible for 9/11. The next generation are being walked into that building now. Young children will be taken in there to listen to the hatred and to the terrorism being incited by these extremists who want to bring an Islamic State to the UK.
Right, we're here in Southall in southwest London. Over there is the Saffron Door. That's where a Muslim extremist conference is taking place for the establishment of a Khilafah, an Islamic Caliphate, an Islamic State here in Britain. They're in there now discussing all of that, while in the Middle East, ISIS and other groups that have already established Khilafahs, Caliphates, they're out there burying children alive, beheading women, putting hundreds of people into mass graves and shooting them with machine guns. While all of this is going on, the world's sickened. These lowlifes have turned up here to discuss an Islamic State in this country. They want to overthrow the British government, and I can tell you now, we've come here, we've given up our Sundays. We was up here about 10:30, 11 this morning. We've come here to show them that we're not going to stand for them pushing this kind of hatred and extremism in our country. We're here to show them that we're opposed to what they stand for, and even bringing up any talk of an Islamic State, a Khilafah, a Caliphate, while ISIS is running rampage in the Middle East, beheading people and crucifying people, is just downright inappropriate, disrespectful, but they've picked their moment right. They're talking about the Caliphate, the Khilafah now, because one's been established in the Middle East and another's been established in North Africa by Boko Haram. So we're here to show them that they're not welcome, and we're going to stay here until they're gone and show them what British patriots really think.
Convicted terrorists that are organising these groups, and Jim Chowdhury, people that are responsible for the radicalisation of the killers of Lee Rigby, people that have carried out terrorist attacks themselves, people like this are in that building, and they're talking right now about overturning the British government to establish an Islamic State like they have in Iraq and Syria.
you was pushing in.
Causing obstruction of the highway. Everyone here is causing an obstruction of the highway. Come on.
What's he done?
The traffic. Come on. Hey, no, look, it looks like you're obstructing the highway to here. Terrorist, stop! Behind the line.
What do you think about these guys in here, these Hizb up to here?
Yeah.
Islamic extremist organisation talking about an Islamic State, talking about supporting ISIS.
It happens everywhere. It happens everywhere. It happens in every mosque. That's possible. They do it everywhere, and basically no one does nothing about it. The British nation knows about it. They don't do nothing about it. And in fact, the fact that I'm a Sikh, I'm brown, I get
Different between Sikh Indians,
Yeah, exactly.
Hindus and Sikhs who are very peaceful and they're loyal to Britain.
Yeah.
Look at what happened in the Second World War, and we've always, you know,
You supported you lot in the Second World War.
Exactly. You're
granddad
welcome to
was
come
in
and stand
Second
with us if
World
you want. You're welcome to come and stand with us. Anyone from the local community wants to stand with us, that's what
Stand with us.
Because these people that we've invited, all these people from the local community, come and stand with us.
The police are protecting them, not protecting us, basically, in a way. So what's going on? What's the job of the policeman? What are you not doing? Protecting who? Protecting the extremists. Protect the peace. That's it. It's called a peace. That's what happened in Rotherham. Protect the peace.
Exactly. Protect the peace in Rotherham. Don't shake the boat.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't rock the boat, and then just let it sweep it under the carpet.
That's it.
We're demonstrating against the Muslim extremists in that building. We're here demonstrating because that's full of Muslim extremists who are talking about overthrowing our government, and establishing an Islamic State, a Khilafah, a caliphate.
Listen, I'm Christian, right? If a Christian cut the head off of a Muslim because he was Muslim, I would stand up and say, this is disgraceful. If I was, listen, you have to stand up for your religion. If you're claiming it is peaceful, then you have to show us that.
Okay, but you're disrespecting my prophet. You're saying that my prophet was a paedophile.
Your prophet had sex with a 9-year-old.
No,
Fact.
no.
Fact.
I'll tell you.
Your prophet married her when she was 6, had sex with her when she was 9.
How do you know?
Fact.
How do you know?
Alicia, that's a fact.
It's in the Quran, it's in the Hadith. It's in the, yes, I've read four of it. I've read 4 interpretations. What I'm saying is, if a Christian cut the head off of a Muslim because he's Muslim, I would stand up as a Christian and condemn it. Why aren't you condemning it? If you're moderate, then condemn it.
You're inciting hatred, you're inciting terrorism. UK is on high alert at the moment for the likes of you who are coming back from Syria, back from Iraq, and want to wage war on the British people, want to wage